Alright, I want to talk to you guys real quick, goal setting 101. Now, I'm a little bit older, and I didn't really start setting goals until about 3 years ago. Alright, and if somebody would have told me, hey, when you're young, set goals and you're going to get everything that you want, I'd say, hey man, you're crazy, that ain't true. But once you start writing stuff down on a piece of paper and start setting goals, everything happened. Everything changed for me. So it was cool. I mean, I come from a broke family. I come from an Indian reservation just south of Tucson, and it's the dirt. It's dirt roads. It's it's not nothing nice. But like somebody said the other day, it's no excuse. Where you come from is no excuse, right? But if somebody would have showed me how to set goals, man, I would have been all over it. I would have got out my pen. I would have been like, all right, let's go. How do I do this, right? Because nobody ever showed me how to do it. I went to college for 2 years, NAU. And if they had goal setting class, I must have missed it. If they offered it in high school, I didn't take it.
I think that's usually what happens is sometimes we learn these things and we're not prepared to learn it. It's not the right time.
Sure.
Sometimes we're like,
They say
I learned this stuff. Why didn't I ever do it?
when the student's ready, the teacher will appear.
Yeah.
Right? Where I got this from the book Think and Grow Rich. Napoleon Hill. And he wrote it long time ago. He's interviewing guys like Henry Ford, Andrew Carnegie, the steel giant, the Industrial Revolution king. He's the one who put in the work. He said, hey, go out there and interview 500 of the wealthiest men. I'm not going to pay you to do it, but go out there and interview these guys. And then he did. He went out and he wrote this whole book. And he says, there's a secret in that book. And I found it. And I think that you should try to find it too. Because, you know what, if I just tell you what the secret is.
It's not a secret.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like the girl that everybody got in high school. Right? And you know what, like when it was your turn, it was like, no. But the one that you had to work for, the one you had to put in work, the one you like, man, she made you wait. And then finally when you got it,
You're all proud.
yeah, right? That's what I'm talking about. That's the feeling that I'm talking about here. So let me just let me start you guys off with the question. Or let's play a game. You guys want to play a game?
Yeah.
All right, just imagine for a second that your phone rings and I'm on the other end. I said, hey, you know what? We got great news. I just won an all-expense paid trip to Acapulco. Me and my lady, you and your significant other, wherever you want to take, right? We're going to leave tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. And we're going to live on the beach in the presidential suite. All you can eat, all you can drink. My only question for you is, can you be ready to go at 9 a.m. tomorrow morning? And can I see a show of hands? Who can be ready to go?
Probably like 10. My girl
What if you work?
My girl plays pool.
All right, let's continue the game by saying that, you get all excited, you go home, you tell your significant other, hey, you got them all pumped up, and you say, you know what, honey, I just got too much stuff to do. I got work.
Got people relying on me.
Then what?
My word.
I got too much stuff to do. I got too much on my plate.
Okay.
Then what? What's your significant other going to tell you? What's your girl going to tell you?
Just take the day off, baby. It's okay.
If she's anything like my girl, right, she'll get out a pen and a piece of paper, and she'll be like, all right, well, what do we got to do? Right? What's the first thing we got to do? What's the second thing we got to do? What are the things that we got to do in order to get this trip to Acapulco? Right? And the truth is, those of you that got did it, raise your hand. If you started working on the things right now today, tighten up the babysitter, saving the money so you don't have to go to work, doing the things today, right now, it would only be a matter of weeks. Where you could go to Acapulco, you could go anywhere that you wanted on a drop of a dime.
Nothing wrong.
So, here it is, because three things happened right there in the scenario of Acapulco. This is goal setting 101, all right? The first thing is that your goal needs to be specific. It needs to be a specific target. It can't be vague or general. It can't just be like, hey, I want to get some money. I'll give you $5 and send you on your way, right? It's got to be a specific number. It's got to be a specific location. It's got to be a property. It's got to be something specific, okay? And don't be vague or general, right? Don't be just a wandering generality. Don't just go to work because that's what you did last week. If you're going to work Monday because that's what you did last week, you ain't going to be no better at work on Monday because you're just going back to the same goal. You don't even have a goal that you're going to work for. Right? So it's got to be specific. Write down the target with what you want. The second thing, you had a timeline. The clock was ticking, right? You had a timeline on yourself. When you set a goal, you need to put a date on it. Put a date on it because it has a sense of urgency. It puts a little spark under you. Like, a lot of us, we live like we got 1,000 years to live. Marcus Aurelius said, do not live like you got 1,000 years to live, because you don't. Life's here today, and it's gone today. 24 years old, I get a call. I just left my friend Jay's house, my best friend in the world. I get a call from his house phone. Not his cell phone, but his house phone. And I remember his house number because, we used to have to remember numbers back in the day. When I seen it on my caller ID, I said, I thought that was weird because he didn't live at home anymore. He had his own place, we're 24. And I answered the phone. I said, hello. It was Miss Johnson on the other side. She was crying. She couldn't get the words out. She said, Daniel, Jay took off on his motorcycle without his helmet. He lost control. Hit his head on the curb. He's dead. 24 years old, my best friend in the world. Life ain't guaranteed. It's here today, it's gone today. You don't get another chance at this. This is the only chance that you're going to get. Put a timeline on yourself. Just tell yourself, hey, I'm going to save this money in 6 months. I'm going to save this money in a year. I'm going to have whatever it's going to take, right? Put a timeline on yourself. Okay? So it's got to be specific. It's got to be a timeline. And then the third thing you got to do is you got to take what? Action. You got to take massive action. You got to take action. Ready? You're ready or not, right? Hey, I want to own a house. My specific goal is, hey, I want to own a house. And you know what? I want to own it by December. But fuck, the market just sucks. It's a seller's market. It's a buyer's market. It's a whoever's market, right? We've got all these excuses why we don't take action. It's never going to be perfect. It's never going to be ideal. The stock market's never going to be where you want it. Hey, I'm going to jump in right now. The only thing that's just the only thing that you say, hey, people, hey, that guy's got good luck. There ain't no such thing as good luck. That guy just took action. That's the only difference. That's luck right there. This is luck in one nutshell right there. All you got to do is take action. So those three things, be specific, have a timeline, and take action whether or not you can't fail on your goals. Do those three things and I guarantee you will succeed.
You never read that it's not good luck, it's just having the right skills at the right time?
I like that.
Someone told me that, and I was like, what the fuck? Like, good luck, there's no such thing as good luck, it's just having the right skills at the right time. You get it at the right time, set out. And I'm like, oh shit, makes sense.
Perfect, baby.